How are we all doing? We are back. Oh, we start the season today. We've still got transfer business to do. We've still got. I slept on it last night, and as much as I want, as much as Caleb Anson is cheap and decent, I think we could potentially get a better goalkeeper at 29 to be a backup. Um, Especially for 56 grand a week. Um, like I think I'd want somebody a little bit better than Caleb Anson. Um, but Pedro Rodriguez as a backup right back from 19 years of age, nice. Will do us a decent job on replacing Cosmas. Plus, we'll develop still, especially with game time throughout the season. Because we are gonna try and do stuff in the Champions League this season. We're not gonna try and be. I mean, we've just spent 250 million on Mbeda Magi, so we're not gonna be sitting and resting on our laurels having spent that. And spent 75 million on Reggie McGahey from Brighton as well. So we've got two really good wingers. Let's get into it. So we got two really good wingers last time out. We start our game against Leeds tomorrow. And I just was looking through goalkeepers. Aranya is possibly slightly better, a lot smaller and not as much aerial reach or jumping reach. But like, if you compare Aranya to Caleb Anson, compare with Aranya, like, let's do sweeper, keeper, defend. Like, better anticipate. Like, mentally, like, the positioning's better. Like, the vision I'm not really caring about. Like, the acceleration and agility kind of the same. Hello, Graham, and no you. Well, the reflexes are the same. One-on-ones are a lot better. Caleb Anson's actually, okay. He's better than Aranya. That's fine then. So maybe we do just keep with Caleb. He's gonna be a backup. Metin Yildiz is gonna basically play every game. Like we're going full on development of Metin Yildiz. And he nice non. I mean, yeah. I've said England will make the quarterfinals, and that will be it. That'll be as far as we go. I don't have any confidence. I'm not really concerned too much. Who wants see loads of people want Kowalski, but yeah, obviously last time out as well, we had Cosmas and Munoz bid on right towards the end of the window. Barcelona with a bid that could rise up to 54. I'm happy enough to sell him for that. Considering he's valued at 48 million. Like that. Like, I'm gonna offer him out at 48 just straight up front. Because if we could get 48 straight up front, sorry Barcelona. But yeah, and then so we got the right back coming in anyway. Um, is he on the next gen shortlist? No, he's just still at our club still. But that's fine. We haven't accepted those bids yet. Cavalcanti is on loan to Wraith. I am, because now we've got Pedro Rodriguez. I am gonna accept the Cosmas deal. Not just yet on the Munoz one. We need to look for a left back. We do have a couple of scouts. We requested right. He's had a bid. So like that, we looked at Dante Roldan. He's gonna want a lot of money to be a backup. Like, I mean, Juan Benitez. I like the look of Escudinha. Newcastle bid 32.5 million. Does have semi-ish decent set pieces. Carrillo is from Man City, so it'll be a lot more harder to prize away. The one I like the look of the most is Derek. Now, Derek would want squad player, but would want between 94 and 130 grand a week. If he was down on the more 94 end of the spectrum, I'm gonna put a kind of a blind bid on him, because I do like the look of him. Like, decent set pieces as well. Decent-ish physicals. He's 30 years of age. 53 million for a 30-year-old. Not the best when his mentals aren't. Defensively, he's not good, actually. Carrillo's got the better defensive attributes. Escudinha, again, isn't great defensively. Do you know what? We're going to go for Carrillo. We're going to try and prize him away from City. He would want 110 and 145. If we could get him on 110, I'd be okay with it. Considering we're getting, what, 29 up front? We've got 50 mil in the bank. We do have 50 mil in the bank with 121 grand a week in wages. We are spending 15 mil of that, so we'd have what? If we did like a 40 mil bid up front for him, we could probably prize him away from City. Prioritize him over there. But yeah, the mentals, they're nice. He's 27, so he's heading into his prime, but like he's very much a similar price to what we currently already have. So like the crossing and the dribbling a little bit awkward, but if you look at an inverted wingback support, don't need crossing or dribbling. You don't need crossing or dribbling on an inverted wingback support. The off the ball's not necessarily the best, but as a backup fullback for this season to play at left back, like if we compare him with Munoz, like I know it's gonna go based off of the lowest attribute, but like for first touch is better. Passing is already better. Like the tackling and the marking are a little bit less. Munoz is slightly better defensively. Munoz might not have the physicals because it's like 14 to 17, 13 to 17. Like the balance on him is so good, but there, like 14 to 17, that's gonna be better than that. Stamina doesn't really matter because he's a backup. Strength is kind of the same. Like I'll wait until we've sold the same level of season tickets as last season, which is the max we can allocate. Because we're waiting for our new stadium to come. Hello, Maccas, how are you? Chelsea face Birmingham. We also looked at this guy from Barcelona. He's good. What would he want? Oh, he'd want backup as well. Decent physicals. The first touch is an issue. Bonjour, man's on a streaming mission this week, yeah. But it's June and I'm just qualifying for the Champions League. I want to get further forward. I don't... I still think it's going to be a little bit longer. Plus, I had the week off. I could have gone into work this morning, but I was just like, I'm not feeling it. Plus, I've also got to set up the stuff for Michael tonight. So, yeah. Michael will probably not be happy if I go, hi, I'm ready to host the com stream. I've prepared absolutely nothing for it and no overlays are set up. So, yeah. Like, he's alright. His first touch is very much an issue, as is his technique. Yeah. No, not Simone. Nothing there. Right, Chelsea have won 5-2. City beat Southampton 7-0. Blimey. Rip Bozo Southampton. But we are the Monday Night Football. Newcastle an offer for Munoz. It's a terrible bid. Newcastle, there's the bid for Escudinha. It's not the buy-in bid of 15 up front is the one we want. Because that's the promise we had to him. But we want a backup left back to replace. We basically want to get a bid accepted and a contract started to roll for a backup left back before we actually start to like look to bring back in like Hickey's at there, Tommy Yasu's there. I mean, Christiansen's up for sale by Barcelona. I mean, bring back Christiansen for 24 million. He's still actually not horrible, but no. I mean, he's incredible. Does he actually have? Ooh. No, he's 179 million. And he's a right back anyway. Mika Marmo. Yeah, you're not ideal. You're 34. De Benedetto, Juventus. Well, Scout, I mean, your mentals are incredible. You're not really an inverted. Gotta mentally prepare for the Battle Royale and try not to finish last. Yes. Up the Battle Royale tonight. Adrian Truffert surplus to requirements of City. He's on a lot of money, though. But he's actually a really good thing. What would he want? Who's wants him for starters? Ren, Galatasaray, Juventus, and Saudi. Could we drop him down? Ooh. 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 That can change. Like, these promises can change. I know he's not going to develop anymore. Because he's 30. Like, he might maybe mentally. But I like Truffert as a backup. That 15 passing, 14 first. Yeah. I'd rather do after 10 games and just do the like 28k. Just change that around and do that. There you go. It's exactly the same bid. We just do it at the end. Right. Do you know what? Because we're gonna look to potentially let's get the contract agreed with Truffert first. I mean, Benjamin Kamara would be great. He's handed in a transfer request at Rennes. Interesting. Interesting. He's really, really good. But we've just signed two better wingers, in my opinion. And he's not really going to do a better job than Anselm as a thingy. Right, he's incredibly interested. Has the same has less interest in so he has the same interest in joining us. Right, remove this, and remove this. Squad player, 75 grand. Can we get you on 60? On 70? 70 on a 2-year deal. 71. There we go. Right, so we've agreed a contract, so let's agree the deal for Munoz. We're not going to follow up on any of these. Cool, nobody in there. Right. He's very good. In terms of potential. He's got potential, he's got potential. You can come out. And now Markovic. Cheetah stays on because he's a renamed player. Right, first game of the season. It comes too quickly for Martin, who will probably find that the second game comes too quick for him as well. Kowalski comes in alongside Capdeville because Janssens is also still injured, unbelievably. And Selm's replaced by Hausner. Alberto Martin will just replace with. We'll put Salazar on the bench, even though he's not going to play. Right. Cosmas comes on instead of Ayats as well. Bengo comes onto the bench. We've got a smaller squad than slightly smaller squad than last year. But obviously we've got some people to come in and then sell. But we are ready for the first game of the new season. Leeds at home. I might move Sass to an attacking duty, should I feel like we need it. But the shadow striker against teams like this is definitely what we're going for. This is a match we should be winning. Let's do it. Let's do it. We are ready. Opening game of a brand new Premier League season. I don't think I've seen McAndrew at Leeds before. Scout hit him. Doesn't look too horrible. Leeds obviously signed Richardson. So he's now valued at £60 million. Who would have been the guy we wanted to come in at right back. Or even left back. He was happy to be a squad player for both. But, you know. Gutierrez free kick laid into Sass! Right. Is there a thing on here? I don't know if it's that or not. It must be a limiter. Okay, we'll try that. Right. Other than that highlight, there's not really been much. But it doesn't matter too much. Magahi gets down the right hand side. He finds a wonderful ball. I mean, it's Mbaid at the back post. He's not the biggest boy in the world. Batera, Sass, Capdeville, Sass again. Capdeville. Metin into Kowalski. Gutierrez. Magahi. The one thing about the way we play is that the forward and the striker sort of split. But Mbaid and Garrido! They sort of split. So Garrido kind of tends to drop to the left and Gutierrez to the right in possession as well. But Mbaid gets himself an assist on his debut. Garrido just couldn't miss from there. That's lovely. This is what we like to see. I mean, we have a long way to go to match City 7 on the opening day. But let's see if we can. I mean, why not? Why rule out the possibility of doing so? Cosmas out to Mbaid, Sass, Batera. It was a poor pass from Batera there. For a man with 17 passing, I'm a little bit disappointed in him. Vince into Pete. He's looked to go over the top. Can we get there first? We can't, but Kowalski is there to deal with the danger. He's gone long towards Garrido. Win that header. Oh, how have we not won that header, Cristobal? I don't like the way this highlight's going. Yeah, because Cosmas has been found out here. McAndrew's in, and there's their goal back. Emotional damage. Yeah, that's better. I'm hoping I haven't deafened you now this time. I've just realised my My audio for the goal sound was very, very loud. Demand more. I mean, he's just going to be unhappy at the moment with everything I do. I feel like I might have to get another homegrown centre-back. Well, maybe not another homegrown centre-back, but just another homegrown player. But Terra's on a 6.4. I don't know. Is it because he's not natural at left-back? I'm wondering if this is his issue. He's not natural at left-back. I know I've just put the bid in for him, like for the backup left-back, but I am tempted to drop Batera and sign someone slightly better than him. Reggie's had a decent game on debut, but we'll bring Jose on instead. And Goldborg's on the yellow card, so I'll bring Alex Scott on. It's annoying to concede in a game that... And Jose gets injured. Right, we have Salazar on the bench. Well, that's unideal. Literally, man comes on and then gets injured, what, like 2 minutes later? Demand a little bit more. It will look like we might need to start to run the clock down. Let's bring Dimon on for Sass. I mean, I don't think I put play for set pieces. I did, cool. 6 added minutes to run this game down. They came out, they had a tap in and then have not really... They didn't really create much. They just scored one of their only shots on target. It's an opening day win. The second half wasn't good enough. I'm noticing with this team, I don't know if anybody else is noticing this, but if you praise them at halftime, if you praise your team at halftime, like, and they go all green, they then just dip in the second half. Like, I don't know if that's the case for anybody else, but Mbade, he's out for 3 weeks now. Amazing. Like, I am tempted to maybe upgrade Batera just because he doesn't necessarily... Like, that left back that was interested. He's interested, but he's valued at too much money. Was it Di Benedetto? No. Like, he's a natural left back. No, there was one that was interested that was really, really good. I mean, Molinari is interested. As a support, though, he's not necessarily the best. And will probably cost an arm and a leg from Barcelona. Not too much. Oh, now Sola? No. I mean, Parisi, nice. 34. He's an interesting one because his physicals and mentals are pretty decent. 18 to 20 flair on a guy that can play left back, but can't really do much technically. Okay. Lund, not really. He's not got the physicals. No, neither of you. He's not. Great. Who was it that looked really good? I mean, we could get Paris Venlov back. Let's look for ability then, because I'm fairly certain there was one. I mean, Reynaldo's interested, but he's not an inverted wingback. No, he's not. I mean, he's a centre back. He's an incredible centre back, but we've already got incredible centre backs. Derek's not good defensively. Carrillo's better defensively, but at 27, I don't know necessarily if he's ideal enough for what we want. Antonio's a centre. He's not a centre back. I mean, he's 6'3" with 18 jumping reach. He is a gap. He's a gap style fullback. Pavelka. No. I mean, Lewis Kremer. I mean, he is the 10 first touch, and that was the things that there. Di Benedetto wasn't. I mean, Valentin Barco, the man that's signed by every manager in FM by the sounds of it from Twitter. Is that 7? No, it's 14 tackling, but only... no, not really. Let's look at potential. Is there a potential left back that we could maybe work with? It wasn't Gangstad. I mean, Rafa. I mean, he's not a fullback. Spetch could be a decent one, but again, the defensive side of the game is not necessarily great. The guy from Boavista, the same. Rodrigo. He's not horrible. Sané. No. Testy. No, he's not. Bjorn Laco. No, he's a right-sided defender. This guy, that was the guy from Leeds that's... Scouting Centre. What do we have in here? Not really a lot. This is doubtful. I mean, I would like to sign this guy from Chelsea. I think I mean, I don't necessarily think he's the best in terms of... I think he's better than Batera, but I think defensively he'd get caught out. I think that's the one thing Cosmas got caught out with last time. Like, Ajax just doesn't really get caught out by the fact that he's there with a 16 marking and 17 tackling. Like, the mentals on Ajax are what makes him an absolute beast. Like, Batera, the thing is with Batera, I don't think he just doesn't drop good ratings, but I never really have, like, too much of an issue with him. So I think I'm maybe overthinking it too much. Once we get Ajax and Martin back in, like, it might just be a case of just settle down, wait for things to sort of blow over. We've won our opening game of the season, like. I mean, Cosmin Manea, he's an old next gen. Of course, he's an old next gen. We'll scout him because Lucas de Scott, like, man could be incredible, but he's 20. He would need to develop quickly. Real Madrid a bid for Gelson. Makes sense. Everton. Oh, Oh, sorry, but because we lose 10% of that. Everton have offered us more money. I didn't actually see if he wanted to. Um. Well, I can't tell now. We're not gonna go for you. We're not gonna go for you. Nope. Well, we've gone on the Everton train now. I mean, Cosmas will just become a third choice fullback if not. I mean, Robbie Woodard. I mean, he's at Newcastle, so he's going to cost an arm and a leg. Right. Right. Leeds have made a Trafford offer. Of course. If Leeds actually, like, fucking get Trafford over us as well, I'm going to be fuming. Because I've accepted the fucking Munoz bid now, I know that. We'll figure something out if it's the case, but... Like... We'd actually get 43 million in. With all these bids that have come in and come out. Hmm. Hmm. Like, I am still thinking of, like, a wonder kid somewhere. I don't know where, like... Did João Neves go? Did João Neves go? I know Sasa scored on the opening day, but Neves would be a midfield dynamite. He's still at Liverpool. 83 mil. He's 30 he's 30 years old, right? The fact is we're spending a little bit more on wages, but we're making more money in. Like, I might make a morning, Steve. I might make a late move for Neves. I might make a late move for Neves. 130 grand a week. I might make a late move for Neves. Do it like 50 mil up front. How it goes to say if we are qualified for the Champions League for the first time, and Newcastle are an offer for you again. What if you just offer a flat 15 mil up front? I'm not accepting anything else. Right. Offer you a little bit more. The same with Truffer, I think, actually. We'll offer you 75. But yeah, so qualified for the Champions League for the first time. Bought this new bought and paid from Chelsea. We've wanted him for a while. We're playing him out wide on the left. And he got an assist on his debut. So he is very, very good. And then we've also upgraded on the right hand side with Reggie McGahey from Brighton. who is also very, very good. So yeah, so we spent 325 mil on those two, and that's been our business this summer. We've sold a fair whack of players as well. Mbaid is over 9 years though. I have done a very, very, very This was the deal that we put in to sign Mbaid. It's a lot of money. It means financially we probably are ruined again because we did have a takeover which cleared all our debts, and then we've gone and done that. Ronaldo's a centre back. He's not a fullback. Tottenham are an offer for Lacey. That's a big one for them. But yeah, I think we're like predicted like 5th in the Premier League now. 6th in the league. Are you mega in disguise? Look, yeah, we have two of the best players in the Media Dream 11. Yeah. Like we're looking to build the Media Dream 11. That's all it is. We're doing it slowly but surely. That's all it is. And then we've got some more transfer business being done. So we're selling club captain Cosmas because he didn't want to drop from star player, has been unhappy, and hopefully going to sell him to Everton for 48 million. Hi, Lockers. We are bringing in Pedro Rodriguez from Vitoria Gromares, 19 years of age, good potential to be a squad player for us because he looks like he could be doing. Todd Bowley's infected the man. He has. Leeds have also been. There was one player we wanted to sign this summer, and he went to Leeds over us, and I'm really annoyed. We wanted to bring this guy in because he was at Bristol City with a 20 mil release clause after getting relegated last season, and looks like this, and we wanted him badly, and he went to Leeds because he had more playing time. And then, yeah. But now, also, Leeds have bid for Truffert as well. So, I'm hoping they don't offer him. We've offered City more money, but I'm hoping Leeds don't, if Leeds offer him more playing time, we're fucked, basically, I reckon. But Truffert is very good and fits the role that we want to kind of do. And then we're selling our 2 backup fullbacks to be replaced by them. And then we sold our backup goalkeeper, so we're bringing in Caleb Anson because, you know, like, man has decent goalkeeping attributes. Mentals aren't so great, but for a backup goalkeeper, we're going to bring him in on the cheap. Ricardo Camba. I mean, yeah, you are very much just a I defend, I don't do anything else kind of defender. It's 1 to 3 days. Frank Martinez has gone to Lillestrøm. I mean, yeah, he needs 18. He needs playing time. If he can get that out there and develop, then maybe that'll be useful. But yeah, we are in the Champions League. We enter in the league phase in September. And we're starting the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup because of it, which is nice. Also, Steve, in the Discord, I don't know if you've noticed, if you're in the Discord, but Liverpool are in the Championship. Liverpool got relegated last season. So yeah, and that's without like that's with like they have money as well. Like this is just Liverpool falling off a cliff for no reason whatsoever, basically. Well, I know why. Klopp left and they couldn't recover. So we might need to be in the market for a new striker. I might go for somebody. It's 1957 all over again. I might, because I'm going crazy, go for a wonder kid striker to be back up to Garrido. Like, I don't see the because Lundholm's not doing it. But Lundholm is club homegrown, so that's why we're keeping him around. But make him a third choice, put him in the under 21s. And then maybe go for a wonder kid striker who's like massive. Like João Pedro da Silva is 6'5". Not necessarily the best. He is more of a pressing forward than a complete, but something along that ilk. Um, someone that fits the. I mean, he's at Man United, so he's not really going to be there. Yeah, that is the last time that happened. Yeah. I mean, you're more a playmaker than a striker. Yeah. Um, I mean, there's a 6'5" wonder kid striker. Oh, I mean, you don't have the technicals. You have the physicals. You're 20. You're not necessarily going to develop into a beast. Yes, music. I mean, he's not a complete. Um, at like 6'2" as well. Like even 6'1" might be okay. Like he's not the quickest. Like, but he's got the passing ability. 9 work rate concerns me. Yeah, the nine work rate concerns me. He's asking to leave. Technicals again aren't great. 1 to 6 jumping reach or 5'9". Like, okay, let's have a look. Let's just sort by potential that we know of. Okay, so Moa's what, 5-star? Yeah, he's not got the passing. He's not got the. I'm just thinking backup striker. I mean, he's at Man United and is valued like 70 million. The teamwork, vision, work rate. He's more an advanced forward, but he's incredible. Windhorst? No. He's gone on loan. Axel doesn't have the jumping reach. I mean, okay. Hello, 182 million man at Real Sociedad. That if he could pass would be incredible, and was also not 5'9". I mean, I mean this guy could be it. I mean he's Haitian, 19 at Lille. Right, scout him. I like the look of you. I mean he's the 10 vision's the thing that lets him down. Rodrigo. The passing and work rate's not on point for you. I mean, a guy named Orgy is always fun. He's more a winger, yeah. Yes, I agree, jammies. Jordan James at Chelsea, you're 5'10". I mean, you are again probably. I mean, no, you are a striker. Let's be real. You have 3 concentration, my guy. Like James Price. I mean, again, he's not bad, but I'd be costing an arm, and I like to get him from City. Oscar Gutierrez could put no, not really. Not with the passing and vision and work rate. I mean, this guy's at Spurs now. I mean, this guy looks incredible. Typical Zoomer. Yep. um, like, if they weren't interested in transfer, the players that we could bring in, like, this guy is massively valued at River Plate. Avendano, he can't pass. He doesn't have the work rate. Like, he is. There's bits about him which make him incredible. There's bits about him which don't. For a complete. I mean, this guy could be somebody that's. I mean, he hasn't got. He's got 12 passing. That's his only issue. Let's actually have a look at my short list for strikers. Um, not really. Windhorst. No, not really. Roger Nate, no, because he's only 5'9". I mean, Rodrigo we looked at. Amancio. The 10 vision lets him down, but other than that, he'd be incredible. I mean, he's not got the physicals or the passing ability to do it. I mean, man can work. I like his mental. The technicals aren't great at 20. He would have been kind of cool, but let's do it as doubtful. He's asking to leave. He wants to move. He wants to move to a bigger club, and Ipswich are in there. Of course they are. Maybe we went back to Hausner. Like, I'm not necessarily. I've tried to sell Hausner though. Like, I don't know. Um, Ortega would be incredible, but he's on 300 grand a week. Like he has the potential, but he's missing that little bit of work rate to be a complete. I think also they're gonna say his heading is an issue. Is he even gonna be anything? Okay, wow. Yeah, the teamwork, the strength. There's bits missing from his game. Luca Di. I mean, yeah. I mean, he's incredible. He is unbelievably incredible as a complete. Other than the fact he's the passing, but like you could work on that. Um, he's maybe somebody. Ollie Bliss from Newcastle has. I mean, does have the decent makeup of one, but the one thing with Cristobal Garrido is he has everything and is 6'6". I mean, Trek Artista, interesting. I mean, yeah, probably to be fair. Um, he is not a striker. I don't know what he is. Um, Arnold, yeah, 5'9" with 2 jumping reach. You are not going to be a complete forward. I mean, I could keep with Lundholm and Garrido, and then go and then go big on João Neves with the deals we've made. We'll see if these transfers go through. Because I did want to look for João Neves. Caleb Anson is in. We have our backup goalkeeper. And he's also HGN as well. I forget that. Assign him a squad number. Metin Yildiz actually could get the number 1 because we've sold Thingy next season, so we won't give him the number 1. We'll give him the number 25. That works for me. Caleb's in. The other guys are on Thingy. Has he had another bid? Yeah, Feyenoord. I think we should get him over Feyenoord unless he goes for the playing time. But I can't change that. We'll offer him 66 then. Just to try and see if he comes in a little bit quicker. Like, we kind of want that. Who just battered... Did Man United just batter Arsenal 4-0? Right, Ajax is suspended, so that comes out. This game just comes too quickly around for Carlos Alberto Martin to be a part of. And we'll bring Caleb Anson onto the bench because we're running out of players to fit on the bench. And Salazar like that. Reggie McGahey's actually injured. Okay, right, we'll start Salazar then and bring Hausner off the bench. We're picking up a few entries and suspensions earlier. Well, these 2 suspensions are from last season. Batera, Janssens. We got no right back on the bench, but we don't have a backup one of them. Right. Southampton. Oh, not Southampton. Crystal Palace away from home. Palace lost on the opening day to who? They lost on the opening day to Everton. This is a match we should be winning. Let's make sure we do. We had the 2nd best defensive record in the league last time. But yeah. That's last season. This season we needed to be a little bit more creative. Just had someone come into Burger King, try to use this. That's incredible. Right, a Palace like setting up to defend. We've had more of the ball, so I'm gonna actually stick Sass onto an attack roll. Get him up, and we're actually gonna increase the tempo a little bit as well. Just see if we could create anything. Throw an extra body forward. Yeah, Man United. Oh, because Yakovsky got red carded after 4 minutes. These are the games last season that we didn't win. And it annoyed me. Right. Batera. Mbedamaji. Batera. Capdeville. Batera. Out to Kowalski. Now Cosmas, who's dropped inside. Salazar down the right. Can he find a cross? He can! Garrido! Garrido! He started the season. He ended last season like a house on fire. But has started this season well as well, which is good news. Right, let's not concede, lads. Let's not do that. Let's win this ball back. Pagola. Can we stop the cross? We can't. It's a great block though. That's a great block. I don't know who made that block, but that is sensational from them. Corner whipped in, should be headed away. Garrido wins the header. It goes for a throw. That should be highlight over. They bought Pagola on. I'm guessing they bought him on at halftime. No, 51st minute. We're going to demand a little bit more still. 2 wins from 2 is all right, but if we could get a little bit of a goal difference build up right now, that would be nice. As Mbade, Garrido, Mbade, Gutierrez, Salazar. He's shot. He's found the back of the net. And it's Palace 0, Scunthorpe 2. Sorry, Steve. Stanley Steve. Right, let's not concede instantly after going 2-0 up. Can we put a tackle in, please, lads? No, we can't, and we've conceded instantly after going 2-0 up. Emotional damage. Is it going to be this kind of season? Like, they've literally had, like... I mean, we haven't created much either in the game, to be fair, and we've scored twice, so I don't know if I really can complain. Both our midfielders are on yellow cards. We'll bring Mizuchi on for Mbade. I didn't realise, but Mizuchi's a face in the game, which is kind of cool. Right, let's not concede again, please, lads. Let's not throw this away. Right, win that header. We have done. Scott, oh my goodness. This is a goal. Okay, no, it's not. Never mind. Why? What was the header from Alex Scott there in midfield? Right, Cosmas is absolutely dying and nervous, but we have nobody to bring him off for. Munoz, who's probably looking like he's also going to be out the door, is going to come on to cover for the tired left back. And Gutierrez is going to come... No. Yeah, we'll bring Bengo as his name on. We're actually gonna drop the Shadow Striker back to an AM attack. And drop the Segundo back onto support now. Where it's 2-1 with 20 minutes to go. Just want to try and maybe run the clock down as well. Drop the tempo back. Run the clock down. We'll take another 2-1 and move. Not going to complain too much about that one. Right. 2 wins from 2 to start the season. Not being at our best, though. It's not ideal. But... But yeah, going 2-0 up and then conceding straight away was not ideal, but we've seen it out well. I mean, there's a lot of 2-1s here. I mean, Arsenal have really let the away sides down on Saturday, haven't they? By losing 4-0 to Man United. But, you know. Man United, who I believe are the defending champions after City bottled it. City went full Spursy in that one. Leicester, Newcastle have beaten City. Karim Konate's been sent off there. That's a big early result. I mean, we are one of only 3 teams to have won our opening 2 games. Real Madrid we paid them 3.5 million. Salazar with a goal and an assist. It's to pick up wins when you're not playing well. It is. It is very true. He's not worth it. He's not worth it. I mean, Gangstad has all the potential in the world. He just doesn't fit the way we want to play. Pavelka is interested. Wouldn't really fit the way we want to play. He might do. But I think I'm okay with the players that I've kind of got. If the transfers go our way, that is. But they're still deciding contracts. Like, come on, guys. Come on, lads. Just sort yourselves out. Yeah, he's not. Like, we know the players we want. It's just they are taking their sweet time to... Like, we will be delaying if Munoz and Cosmas want to go before our guys have agreed transfers. We'll delay the deals. Back to work. No worries, Steve. Enjoy work. Hope it goes okay. Atlanta. Yeah, nobody. We're getting into the dregs of Argentina now. On them. Spurs have slipped up. That's good news. That's what we like to see. Teams slipping up around us. Wolves assigned Skip from Roma. I mean, Skip going to Roma's an interesting one. João Pedro da Silva has had a bid from who? PSV. Like, he's 18. He could develop into a monster. The other issue with him is he's got no weak foot, which I think is what drops his CA and stars a little bit. Like, but it says Lundholm should still develop, and I just. We're getting like 47 million. Is it is it worth taking a gamble on him? Like, the mentals aren't great. The anticipation, like he's not I think Salazar. Reggie doesn't really do much to this group. Garrido, Lundholm, Gutierrez, like, that group is just useless. These mentoring groups are all useless. We're gonna take them off. Mentoring groups absolutely have no use. Man United have sold Lacey to Spurs for 76 million. Interesting. He's got no jumping reach. He's meh. No, why are you on the shortlist? Get you off. Sondre Martinson. I mean, he is just an AF. There's no doubt about that. He doesn't have any. These guys have no interest in joining him anyway. His Holy Trinity is incredible, but five concentration for him. Madness. This guy could, at 6'1", good on both feet, decent jumping reach, just can't pass, but you could train him to be it. What would, he's just valued so highly, but what would, expect to be a star player? Not cool. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Man wants to be a star player here. Absolutely not. Can get to fuck. Sean Rose is a centre back. We don't care about him. He is a winger. He can't dribble though, which I do like in my wingers. Archie Gray is a DLP. Yeah, he's very good. Mason, I mean, he's not. He's a very good player. He's a very, very good player. Oh, Mason would be good, but I mean, he has no interest in joining us right now, which is interesting. The fact we wanted to sign Cameron Mason a while ago as well. He's been on our radar for a little bit. Sheffield United have just drawn with Everton, which is a decent result for them. We're into third in the Premier League already after 2 games. We don't really look at the table at this early stage. You just look at the points you're accumulating. but we gotta still focus on that. I mean, this guy could be. This guy could. He could be it. He's interested in transfer. It's a massive gamble for a guy with only 10 vision, but I don't know why it's not decided to highlight. Like, there's a few mentals that would need to be developed on him. He started in the Community Shield, okay. Like, he's made one league appearance for United all in his entire career. Signed for 2 million. And is now valued at like 64. Man is based purely on potential. Not really. Again, he's more of a wide player and he's 32. So he's heading towards the back end of his career. I mean, he's not going to do complete forward stuff. I don't know how. I mean, Salazar named in the team of the week. Martin is back. Right. Cosmas is set to go to Everton. We're going to wait for Pedro Rodriguez to do it. So we're going to delay until there. But Cosmas will join Everton for 48 million. And Munoz will join Bayern. But Pedro Rodriguez and Truffert are on work permits. So we're just going to delay these two deals just until it's confirmed and fully in that Rodriguez and Truffert will join us. But yeah. He just wants star player. That's what it is. We're not doing that. We're not signing a player on a star player contract. Right. Adrian Truffert is in, which means we can ask for confirmation on Munoz now. So Munoz has gone to Bayern. Truffert is in. So Truffert comes in as a backup left back for the season. I don't mind that deal. It's only for a couple of years, whilst maybe we can get some more scout reports across the world. Yeah, he is a rotation option. Get Truffert in. Give him the number 18. Then tactics. Truffert becomes sub 3. Anson will come onto the bench as sub 10. Salazar sub 13. Bayern have signed Munoz. The signing is okay. I mean, Embiid and Garrido, the top sellers, obviously. Predicted shirt sales moderate. Yeah, I didn't think Truffert would like do the business, but what I might do is, and I'm probably gonna set it up like tomorrow or something like that. But is have like the European nations. So have all the like South, like have all the Americas scouted by Lashavo, and have all the, because I'm fairly certain I just got another 2020 scout. I did in Tognosi. So like get Tognosi. He doesn't really have much knowledge outside of Italy, but could get Tognosi with 20 and 20 to go and do like a load of like Eastern Europe. Like get him to do a load of Eastern Europe. And then have it like say he is then covering that massive side of the world, that part of the world. Then maybe get another one to do like a load of Asian sides. So effectively soon, like even though like our world knowledge is decent, like in terms of like what we know, like Eastern Europe is extensive apparently, but like we could get like people in and learning, and then like all of Africa, like get a load of like South African side, like all of these African sides, like all of the ocean, like and have like six scouts, like Lashavo to cover like South America, then somebody else to cover North America, somebody else to cover in like Europe, someone to cover out like someone to cover all these areas and just flit around, and like literally their only job is to just sign, like just to basically scout like team reports and then get all the players' knowledge from there. It would cost our fucking scouting department a shit ton of money each year. But then we wouldn't need to like necessarily keep our default short, that we could like move our default shortlist around to like not have to scout anybody. Right. Sheffield United at home. Another game that we would like to pick up some 3 points. Another game we'd need to pick up 3 points from. He's a wide player. I mean, he's got good physicals. He's a centre half. I mean, 6'5", 16 jumping reach. He's not the quickest. There's holes in his game. Right. Reggie is not fully fit, but neither is Alberto Martin. But they are going to both play because we are going to go full strength. The only thing we're going to do is that Jose will be replaced by Salazar on the bench. Truffert on the bench for his first game, like for the first time as a Scunthorpe player. But yeah, 2 wins out of 2. Let's make it 3 wins out of 3, lads. Let's go for it. Encourage. Batera into Gutierrez. An early goal would be incredible news. Ajax is also back for the first time this season, as is Martin. It's the first time we've got our first choice, like, defensive line. As Gutierrez has made a lovely run into the box. Oh, it's a good save. I thought he might have squared it then. But not to be. Mbeda Magi on the corner. He's whipped it towards the back stick. Martin trying to get up there. Just beaten to it. Ajax. Could we find the space? No, we can't. I mean, Gutierrez, he's gone for it and forced a save from the keeper. I mean, it is very random whether they will do that short, the short set piece, but I do hope it comes into fruition a lot this season. McGahey. He goes again. Mbade. And it's well defended. I mean, that was a dodgy back pass. That could have resulted in something had the highlight continued. Goldborg. McGahey's nodded it down. Gutierrez. Back into McGahey. He's been tackled. I don't know if that was a foul, but he's picked up the ball on the right-hand side. Gets down the outside. Drills it in! And Garrido's 3-3. You love to see it. Garrido! And that's more like it. We've started well. I do like the shadow striker in this. Mbade with the corner. Capdeville! Where's Gav with the corner king stuff? He leaps like a salmon at the back stick. And Scunthorpe are 2-0 up and cruising now. We can praise. And Bade, he's played it to the edge of the box. McGahey gives it back to him. He whips it in. Cleared away. Botera. Into Capdeville. It's a lovely ball. Gutierrez! What a hit, son!
Oh my, what a hit! Oh my, what a moment! Just magnificent!
Just magnificent indeed. And inside 20 minutes, we're 3-0 up against Sheffield United. What a finish that is. Have some of that. Capdeville's got a goal and an assist from centre half. Group jam. Yes. Bahoya's corner. I mean, we've conceded. Of course we have.
Emotional damage.
We've conceded from a set piece now. I like the way that that just bobbles into their, into their path. Like, it's saved by Metin and then hits the guy on the post and blocks it back into him. Because of course, FM. Because of course. Right. Duarte with the free kick. Capdeville wins the header. Sass nods it on. Mbeda Magi driving forward. Can he find a pass? He finds Gutierrez, who's into the penalty area. It's a great tackle. Can we... Oh, we can find the mistake. And, oh, it's Garrido. Da, 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 da. Da, da. It's his 50th goal for the club. And it comes from a Sheffield United error. What is Webster thinking? Oh, Spina. I mean, Spina just scored the goal and then says, you know what, I shouldn't have scored that. Here's a gift back. And now we're 4-1 up before half-time. I feel like now maybe if we concede again, I won't be. Right, we've headed the corner away. Can Garrido clear it? He can't. Capdeville can. Joseph can't win it. Capdeville heads away again. And Magi's coming forward with it. He needs a little bit of support maybe. Or does he? He's found the cross. It's towards Garrido. Penref! Penref. Garrido for his hat-trick. Cristobal Garrido! A hat-trick in the first half. What a man, what a man, what a man. Happy with the number of shots on target so far, keeper. We are 5-1 up, so I can kind of praise. I think it'd be silly of me not to praise if we were 5-1 up. I mean, that is an excellent save from Metin. My goodness me, what a keeper. It's a shame he hasn't kept the clean sheet so far this season. But man is a machine. Right, Mbeda Magi corner. Whipped in near post. Sassa's got the header. It's 6 of the best. Look at them all crowned in the near post. Sass gets in there. Brilliant header. Thank you very much. 6-1. I mean, Gutierrez. He's gone for it. It's a great save. Oh, Capdeville nearly had a second. Pie at Shrek's Hotel. Maybe. No, maybe. Mbeda Magi with a corner from the other side. He's been found out there. Oh, it's a goal line technology highlight that's there, right. We can probably make some substitutions after this highlight. Let's win it back, lads. Let's win this back. Let's not allow them to shoot. Let's not allow this. That is not a pen. I can't believe referee. Right, okay. Stream Deck's just going to collapse on me. It's been given. I can't believe you've done this, ref.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this. Adingra on the pen, slots it the wrong way, slots Metin the wrong way. It's 6-2. It's never a pen. I feel harsh on Botera there, But right, Truffert is going to come on, as is Cosmas, from what could be his last game for the club. We are going to give Cristobal Garrido a standing ovation. I feel like it's only fair. And we'll bring Salazar on for Reggie. We'll make 5 subs all at once. We'll bring Anselm on for Gutierrez to get a little bit of sharpness into his legs. But we are going top of the league, chat. It'd be nice if we could have a 7th goal just to make the goal difference a little bit nicer in terms of potential going above. But it doesn't matter if not. We're quite happy with 6-2. He's picked up a twisted knee. And Selma's getting more and more injury prone. But 6 from a 2 XG, from a 2.9 XG. That's more like it, lads. This is the performances that we want against these kinds of sides. Just want to blow them away. Just blow them away. But look at that. We're top of the league. 3 wins from 3. Truffert makes his debut. Salazar's going to get one more improvement. Garrido on form. I mean, man got a hat-trick. Of course he's on form. Go Caesar, why this way? Must be the money. Very pleased with his contribution. Who wouldn't be pleased with a hat-trick? St. Mary's next. St. Mary's next we go. Again, another game we want to win. United then won 2-0 against Wolves. So yeah, had we not conceded that other goal against Sheffield United, we'd have been top of the league. But Chelsea looked like they lost. They did. They lost away at Ipswich. So it's just us and Man United that are on 100% record so far. Southampton away next is the aim of the game. They've got absolutely nobody in there. Unpredictable outcome. Wow, Spurs battered Newcastle. Sesko got 4 of them. Of course he did. We conceded a 2 XG in that game, right? Pedro Rodriguez is in the building, which means we can say goodbye. Which means we can say goodbye to Cosmas. He's been a great servant for us, Cosmas. Been here, what, 5 years now? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, been here just over 5 years. 10.5 mil we signed him for. We're going to make 48 for him. He's been a great servant. Thank you very much, my guy. Right. Let's have a look now once this goes through. Pedro Rodriguez is in. Send him on an intensive language course and ask him to be welcomed in. So he becomes our second sub. We'll put Giamfi there as well. So this is pretty much it for this season. The one thing we do want to do is train him to be an inverted wing back on support. Now he won't get club homegrown. So if we look at homegrown status this season, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 5 at nation, 3 at club. So we can basically register everybody this season. Bar maybe like 1 player. Somebody that's like been here for like maybe like we probably won't register Kwame. So like we can pretty much register everybody we need to, which is good. We've built there, and next season anyway, we get Goldborg, Gutierrez, and Martin getting club homegrown. So it's not like we're gonna be necessarily needing them to be there, and we could potentially sell and replace for somebody better without having to worry about that homegrownness. Hmm. Hmm. I don't. So a couple of people are okay. A lot of people are unhappy about that, which is not ideal, but I hate like that. Like we've literally signed somebody on the same day, but I know if I do that promise now to say we're signing somebody else, then I will have to go and sign somebody else extra on top of the right back I've just signed. So because of the way FM works. And we've signed somebody younger with the same current ability, pretty much, and a lot more potential. So I'm not too concerned. And if we start winning games anyway, it's not really gonna matter. We'll just praise training for a little bit. But yeah, we should choose our new captain. Jose is currently vice captain, but we are gonna give it to Cristobal, I think. Yeah, we're gonna give it to Cristobal. We'll attend the meeting. Show other recommended players. Who are they saying? Arnalot. No. Kingsley Diallo. No. I mean, he's got good potential, but no. I'll take a no. Bassetti from Velez. He's got 5-star, but we don't. He's not a shadow striker or an AM. Pablo. I mean, you could do it, but yeah. Maybe I do look for an Anselm replacement. Because Anselm is... He is injury prone. So... Maybe somebody to replace Anselm. Like, Jose I'm okay with. Because he's not, is he? No. And he's a leader and all that. Right, who's in the team leader now? Mbade. Yeah. Like, these three aren't leaving anytime soon. So that should be okay. Like, we have our leaders here. Capdeville being the team leader is interesting considering his 10 leadership. But yeah, okay. Where is Anselm in the? He's in influentials, so we don't necessarily need to replace him straight away. But like, yeah, like unhappy at the it's because he's a leader in the team. He wanted to leave, like, and don't worry, we will. We will survive without him. Let's have a look at cams. We do have a shadow striker one, don't we? Yeah. I mean, we have the money for him. Maybe not wages wise, but I reckon if we dropped our transfer budget down to 70 mil, like here, yeah, we'd have plenty of money. If I did it to that just to be on the safe side. Like him to... And then we could potentially sell Torre Dimon, but then although Sasa started the season quite well with 2 goals in 3 games. But I think Jean Neves would just be somebody that really, like, boosts this team to the next level. Like, if we compare him with Sass, like, Segunda Volante support. Like, Neves' mentals are just by far and away mainly better. The only thing that Sass has better is composure and decisions. Like, but mentally, Neves is better. Physically, it's relatively even, other than Sass has a little bit more jumping reach and a little bit more. But Neves has the more strength despite wearing, not wearing. Okay, cool. The technique on Sass and the passing is better on Sass. Neves just offers you Neves is nice. Is he actually worth it over Sass? It's just the mentals that he would be. It is just the mentals that would be worth it. And that he's slightly better defensively. But Sass is also 6 foot. You're dropping a lot of height in midfield from Neves. I'm not certain necessarily João Neves is worth it. Now, he would want to play every game. And Gutierrez would want to play every game as well. But he's model citizen and unflappable. He's 19 and looks like this. My goodness me. Do you know what? And could I be wrong? He could probably do it as well. Max to be the new Segundo. Hear me out. He's 19, so would learn it quite quickly. Hear me out. He's 6'1", left-footed than the Segundos on the left side. Model citizen. Can do pretty much what Sass can. Consistent. No read about big matches. Brazilian, so would generate a load of money for us. He wouldn't want to join us anyway. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't have interested in transfer on. Okay, never mind. Like, João Neves is not worth the outlay. Max would have been worth the outlay. I mean, Pedri has a slight doubt in joining us. He's not a shadow striker at this age, though. Arda Güler. Again, I mean, Arda Güler is probably a wide player. Let's be honest. Could play Arda Güler as a left winger and probably like ball out. Gavi had a bid. He is requested to leave Barcelona. Interesting. I don't think he necessarily does a decent Segundo job or that. I think I'm okay with the... It would be because it's an Anselm replacement. I mean, I could sign Thiago Almada on a free. I am seeing Thiago Almada on a free. I am seeing Szoboszlai from... I'm seeing a 34-year-old Dominic Szoboszlai, and I'm like, no. Fitzsimmons from Chelsea? Not really. Karabek at Coventry? Not really. I mean, Esteval from Man City would be alright. But again, it's not really got the best dribbling. Would pretty much do everything else. But would he want to join us? That's the question. Well, that is the question. Like, Simpson from Liverpool? Not really. I mean, could João Neves could possibly play up here. But I feel like he would just be like a really good Segundo. But would he be worth that and dropping Sass? Would it be worth dropping Sass for him? That's the thing. Because what's he going to want again? He's going to want 130. Sass is on more money than him. But Sass is staying. I just don't know if Shaun Neves is worth the outlay. We do have 76 million to spend though, which is crazy money. I don't know how we've managed to work this out despite the fact we have also financially ruined us again. Right, let's look at the squad. Like, you've got Bengo that can cover left wing and cam if someone gets injured. You've got Salazar that can cover anywhere in behind, so should someone get in. Well, no. Salazar will cover on the flanks if someone gets injured. Is he improving? Bits and bobs. We've got the back four. We've got a backup keep. We've got 3 goalkeepers. I don't know where we'd spend this 76 million on, maybe other than buying another world-class striker to then rotate around with. But at the same time, like, can we get you to start training your weak foot, actually? Wouldn't see any more benefit. Okay. And like Sass and Goldborg have a good relationship in midfield. Like Goldborg is an important player. Sass is an important player. Sass is, oh yeah, he's down on 175, isn't he? Like, where are we predicted in the league right now? 4th. We have the 4th best team in the league. Wowzers. We have the 4th best team in the league. We have the best player in the. We have two of the 3 best players in the league. He is actually very fucking good. You can see why he's worth like 150 million to Man United. I mean, Adam Flint would be incredible, but we got McGahey who's decent. I mean, he's 22 years of age. He's on 300 grand a week as a squad player. Man's a squad player at Chelsea. There's no way he's been given that. Man must start every week, surely. The man's on the bench. Who are they starting at DM? Oh, Caicedo. Okay. I mean, Caicedo does look incredible. I mean, you could. I think you're very much a DLP on defend, or you're a centre back actually, possibly. Actually thinking about it. I mean, Jeremy Pino was interested in joining us. Reece James has requested to leave Chelsea. Interesting. Interesting. Mike Holmes has not really got anything right now. Prendeville? I mean, he's a very good DLP. He's not a segundo, though. I mean, he could be with the 14 long shots. We'll give him a scout again. He's only on 33 grand a week at Chelsea as well. Crazy. I mean, we could be raiding Chelsea again for another player. Like, Chelsea have such a good squad. How are they, like, predicted, like, 7th? It's probably because they have a good start in 11, but not a really, like, there. I mean, do we try and get Evan Ferguson? I mean, Evan Ferguson as a complete forward would actually be incredible. I don't think he'd want to leave and he would want to play most games. But Evan Ferguson as a backup to fucking Carrido would have been mad. I mean, Erling. I mean, you'd probably want to play every game, but would you want to leave Man City? No, he'd want a lot of money. Maybe one day. I mean, this guy was a guy we looked at as well. I mean, he's just incredible. Refrains from taking long shots fair. Dictates tempo, marks opponents tightly. Tries first time shots, but I mean, he is very good. I don't know what we could actually do to maybe improve this. We have the 4th best squad in the league. I think right now we're gonna sit with what we've got, unless someone comes in with like a mega bid. Because we're not gonna drop. The thing is that we're not gonna drop. Like if we went for a big striker, yeah. If we went for a big striker, we're not gonna really change the way we play. Like, who's interested? Like, this guy at Dortmund. I mean, again, I mean, he could be an incredible shadow, to be fair. Is he better than fucking Gutierrez? Probably. Probably. But he is a striker more than a cam. I mean, just seeing Evan Ferguson there just kind of makes me want to go for him, but he can't. I mean, man cannot dribble, but other than that, he's basically got everything you'd want from a complete forward. I mean, could get Yan back from West Ham. I mean, he can't jump, but it would pretty much again do most everything else. Orfanidis has gone to Atletico permanently. Madness. Alvaro Rodriguez at Brighton. We could raid Brighton again. He's 31 though. Cali Mwendo. Interesting. I mean, that's at Spurs, and then that's the guy that wants to be a star player at fucking Scunthorpe when he's never going to be a star player. I mean, Marco Rodriguez. I mean, he has everything. He has everything to be a really good backup. At 26, 6'4". What would he want? Right. That slightly less anticipation, but that's not too much of an issue. He's only got 7 concentration. Never mind. Never mind. I prefer my strikers to have a bit more concentration. Just because if they're not concentrating on the game, what on earth are they doing? I mean, Vitor Roque's looking to leave, but he's not a complete forward. Neither is Lima. I mean, okay. Okay. Hello, 21-year-old Marko Bozovic from Lazio. 6'6". The one issue is he's low work rate. But Like, as a backup? I mean, he's a winger. He's not yet. He's not yet. He's not yet. He's not yet. I mean, Zayden is good, but I think he wanted like star player or first choice as a guaranteed minimum. And he has no interest. He has no there. He's not going to start for us, but he would have been our backup. I mean, it possibly means we could sell Gianfi, have Caleb as a third choice. Like, he is a GK though. He's not a sweeper keeper. I mean, Rubio. I mean, man's now got 11 dribbling, I suppose. I mean, Jordan Frost. Unknown transfer interest. Lemaire, unknown. He's not a complete. I mean, he has every attribute to be a complete forward other than 3 jump in reach. Like, genuinely. Could genuinely be one of the best players in the world. But just doesn't fit the way I play. Serafini, on the other hand, does fit the way I play. It's probably better than Cristobal Garrido, but does have... I mean, when he's earning 500 grand a week at thingy, I wouldn't want to leave Milan for Scunthorpe. I'm putting it there now. I wouldn't want to leave Milan for Scunthorpe. Capdeville made the team of the week. Good for Capdeville. Will we find out our Champions League game soon? Like, that's what I want to know. I could go for Molyneux. I know we've just signed Truffert at 33. I mean, we could just flip Truffert in a way. But have him as like a third choice. Bateras then go to the backup. And get Molyneux from Barcelona. If he would want to join us, that's the real question. Would want 210 and 300 grand a week. I know he'd want a pay rise, obviously, but I don't know about that. I mean, he's 200 million from Dortmund. Absolutely not. He has everything to be a really, really good striker. Other than the fact, one, he's way out of our price range, but two, that he's also like... He's also 5'9" with 7 jumping reach. Escudinha's offered himself out to clubs, but he's not a defensive-minded left back. Lamine Sacco. Interesting. He's 6'2" with 17 jumping reach as well. He's not bad. He's not great. I think Patera's a better ball player than him. And defender. I think Patera's... I feel like Patera's being given a kind of little bit of a bad rep by me on the basis that he's got star rating issues. I mean... We could go for a couple of wonder kids to put into the under-20s if they wanted breakthrough prospect. Always a possibility. Like... This guy would be, I think, incredible as a complete forward. If he improved his physicals. And a couple of mentals. Like, he would be somebody that I would, like, sell, like, buy and then look to sell on. I mean, I thought that was going to be a 17 jumping reach. Then he would have been he'd have been heavily in my considerations. Botticelli's had a bid on. Freiberger bid for him. He's actually not too bad. What would he want? Consider a breakthrough prospect. Find a low move intensive language. What is it? He's 20. That's the only thing. He's not. He could improve. He could be a a late bloomer. I think Freiburg's the better move for him. The 10 dribbling on him is the letdown, but everything else, it looks pretty. He's also 22. 18. Could get him into work. He's on loan from Inter, so he's, yeah. 18. Defensive winger. Interesting. Evasive and resilient personality. Interesting. No flair on that man. I mean, he's banned from Premier League games. Has he played in the Premier League? No. Must be banned in the Portuguese league, that's why. Ollie Bliss from Newcastle. I mean, again, he could actually be kind of the guy. If he had like other, like there's attributes missing from him, but like he could be. It's just I have 76 million holding a, like burning a hole in my back pocket. Like I don't actually know if I need to buy anybody. Like because the only thing I would think of is buying that Max guy to go and play Segundo ahead of Sass. I think that's like legitimately like my last real that would be my last like pull of the dice. Do you know what? I'm gonna try and I'm just gonna declare for him as top target and see what happens. Like, mate, would you? And I'd train you to be a Segundo. Declare interest as top target. Make an inquiry to Porto. See what they would roughly want from him. Like, he's not adaptable, but he's got everything else. Nuevo Chicago. I'm guessing that's like New Chicago. Yeah, we're in the dredges of Argentina. Do you know, actually, we're gonna withdraw the transfer offer. We're gonna bid 60. We've got what, 76 million and a load of money in the bank. We're gonna bid 70 million straight up for him. Just see if he bites on it. Stature in the game isn't big enough. How is Porto big enough for you, but not Scunthorpe? He's not an important player. Shut up, Max. Exactly. Mizuchi, please, can you... I don't think that's a good idea. I don't want to lose you. Yeah. I don't want to guarantee playing time. It's because he's on an important player contract, I think. Yeah, like, Max... like, Max, look. We're the only... The thing is, yeah... Surely to goodness, yeah... Like, Max would have just seen that we've bought Mbeda Magi and again, like we spent what this window? We've spent £365 million this window on 5 players. Does that not look like a team that's like trying to improve their ambitions? got rid of a load of deadwood, made 244 million. We still have 76 million in the bank, man. It's crazy. Right. Okay. Our Champions League fixtures are out. That's not a nice set of fixtures. Yeah. Like Midtjylland and Celtic, Hammarby and Feyenoord should be okay. We've beaten Arsenal away from home. It could be better, it could be worse. For sure. And I think we'd be around pot 3 given that Midtjylland are pot 3 in 42nd coefficient rank. I'd love to know how you, whether you could see our pot. I think we are 3rd. Like, we're here though, so we've got 61? Mixed bag, I don't know where we'd be. Fancy seeing you here, Cheetah. How are you doing? You've just come as we've got our Champions League fixtures. So, I feel okay with them. I think we can get the playoff of those. Bored delighted with that one. Yeah, like Lintom should be dropped. 3rd round of the EFL Cup. We do not care. Who do we get? We get Southampton at home. Cool. Right. Well, now we know the Champions League draws. Oh, we literally play Southampton back to back. That's quite funny. And then we play. So we play Southampton in the cup, then Newcastle in the league, and Barcelona in the Champions League. Like we will definitely be playing the weaker squad against Birmingham. If we could beat Barcelona, like this is the thing, yeah. Like if we start to win games against like the big sides, like Barcelona's in the Champions League, people are probably gonna look at us a little bit more, maybe a little bit more with open arms. Maybe. I say maybe. It's a possibility. But we have the 4th best squad in the Premier League, apparently. So, like, I don't think we're out of the woods in terms of, like, being where we are. Like, we're predicted, like, the board expectation for us is to qualify for the Europa League this season. I would like to reach the playoff round of the Champions League, at least. Like, Molina, just, I think he's too much money per week. I mean, we'd have the money per week to do it. We have the money to do it. He's paying 210 grand for a right back, like a guy to go in and be our left back. He would come in and be our left back. Is he worth? Is he better than Batera? Like, is he better than Batera to be an inverted wingback support? I think that answer's yes. Batera has the better passing and the better first touch. Technically, Batera's better. Mentally, Shreked up, yes. Is he? His physicals are better than Batera's. He's also 2 years younger. Is 210 grand a week worth it? Is 210 grand a week worth it? I think defensively he slightly is. Plus he's 27. He's very good on both sides. Could cover both sides. He's also consistent. He's fairly poor in the air, but I'm not really asking him to be good in the air. Likes big matches and is consistent. Does Patera like big matches and is... Patera loves big matches and is also consistent. I don't think he's worth it. Not right now. I feel like it's got to be somebody just completely out of this world, which is what fucking Max is. Like, a player like Guinea Torres is 10 a penny. Like, I keep going back towards João Neves. I keep going back to João Neves thinking, is he better than Sass? I think him and Sass are on a similar level. It's just that Sass has never really played DM in his life. He's still not natural at it. But like Sass has got all the attributes and that to be a decent thing. And Sass can't. Neves could go further forward, but I don't know. We can always wait till January and see, because we might be in the midst of an injury crisis and need to buy some people. And if not, we kind of keep ourselves a little bit more financially stable. So, like, it is that is one way of doing it. That be the way we do it. Chelsea have made the Fabio Lima offer. Pedro Scal, how? Yeah, he just wasn't, was he? He was what? Old next gen? Yeah. I don't know, Chief. I don't know about that one. Right, before we play Southampton, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break. Because I need to stretch my back out a little bit. We streamed for like 5 hours yesterday and didn't, but like today for some reason my back decides it doesn't want to.
It's
Oh,
not that
okay.
common. It doesn't
We're
happen
not
to
going to take a
everyone,
break
and
now
it is a
because
big deal.
Ramster's raided. Ramster, how you doing? How the devil are you? If you're not following Ramster, go and drop him a follow. One of the tag champions of the FMWHC. His tag belt will not be on the line tonight. They've somehow managed to, him and Eddie have somehow managed to avoid Draftomania tonight. But yeah, no. Scunthorpe's good, mate. How was your stream? Raiders, for those of you that don't know, I am Sean. We are managing Scunthorpe. This is season 13, and we have just qualified for the Champions League for the first time. We've just recently got our fixtures. Our first Champions League game is Barcelona. Then have Midtjylland, Celtic, Dortmund, Hammarby, Feyenoord, and I think Arsenal as well. Yeah, Arsenal and Inter in the new year. So, with the Dutch League and Cup double, you love to see it. But yeah, we've started the season 3 wins from 3, including a 6-2 battering of Sheffield United. We now play Southampton back to back. We've also, yeah, we also have spent 250 million to sign this guy. We did do it over 9 years. I will preface that. This this was the mental transfer deal that we did to sign him. Yeah. 9.5 years. Because it's 3 years, 3 years, 2.5. Plus the first year. It's about 9.5 years. Morning, Pagan Samurai. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to Scunthorpe. Never seen that before, yeah. I have gone full Todd Bowley, Ramster. We're going full Todd Bowley. But yeah, they're getting like 16, so they get 130 mil straight up front, and then like 16 mil here, and then like 12 mil for the next 3 years there, and then like 12 mil for the next. It sort of works out at like 12 mil a year, roughly afterwards. But yeah, so we've signed him. We've signed Reggie McGahey from Brighton for 75. We don't ask how we got this money. Well, we do ask. Basically, we sold £244 million worth of players as well. So we've definitely made some decent-ish bits of business. And despite all of that, we still have 76 million to spend. So we're probably going to wait till January to spend it. I have a save in Belgium. Nice. Hope it's going well. I mean, I did try and think about pricing. You have no money. I mean, Gav did the Belgian save last year and ended up with the AZ keep taking my money off me. Yeah. Van Nistelrooy's got. How has Van Nistelrooy got manager of the month? Fuck you. It's because he's top of the league. I'm not having this. Goal of the month came to Kevin. Someone. I mean, he's got 17 to 20 crossing. You are a right-sided player. Do not sit on the left, Kevin. The guy that we want to sign with our remaining money is this guy, but he doesn't want to join us. We wouldn't play him as an AP. We would drop him to be a Segundo Volante. In our third gen, just won the Europa League. You love to see it. We play him as a Segundo because he's 19 and looks like this. We lost our Europa League final that we've been in. So we've been in 2 European finals in the save. A Conference League final, which we won, and a Europa League final, which we didn't. We lost to Galatasaray in it. Our under-21s have won a Pizza Cup for us. That's my like favourite thing. That's like my favourite thing. Is that we didn't win the Pizza Cup when we were down there. We did it with our under-21s. If we're not the top spender of the transfer window, I don't know. Yeah, we are. When we've thrown 250 million on a player, you're probably going to be the transfer window's top spenders. We're on a B from both the board and the fans. Interesting. How are we not on more? Considering, we are currently second in the league. We play at 3 o'clock the same time as Man United do away at Villa. Capdeville is still unhappy because we sold our captain, Cosmas. But I think it's not going to matter too much. Kowalski is also unhappy because he wants to play more. We could go for another centre-back and then try and sell Kowalski late on deadline day. Because we are on deadline day, right? Oh no, deadline day's the 3rd. So we could try and go for a centre-back. But he's not going to play ahead of... He's going to have to accept being a squad player. Because... Like, he's going to have to admit to being there. Because Capdeville and Martin have got this, partnership on lock. He's a star player at West Ham. He's not going to come to Scunthorpe to be a backup. I mean, Romario could be that guy. No, he can't at 6 foot. No, he can't at 6 foot. I mean, Satalo could be that guy. Not at 35, he can't. Carlos Alberto. We have a Carlos Alberto Martin at the team, so why not get a Carlos Alberto to make it even more confusing? Not when he's only got 9 jumping reach. We wanted this guy, but he's left-footed, so we don't need a left-footed centre-back. We don't need a left-footed centre-back. Beto, you're not an elite centre-back. Let's sort by media description. Let's see if we could get another wonder kid. Because why not? Let's go for wonder kids. Okay. Let's actually also add the condition that their right foot has got to be very strong, because we don't really care about left-footed. Right. So here we are. Right. Why? How is there a winger that can? I mean, he can play naturally at centre back, and then interesting. Right. All these wonder kids. We'll get a scout report on them. Maybe not, because we've literally only got 2 days to the end of the window. So we'd be kind of buying blind. I mean, the Joel Garcia is okay, but I don't think would develop much more at 20. Jack Jones, Brugger. Maybe. I mean, this guy's natural on both feet, but only 11 jumping reach and 5'10" as a centre back. Get in the bin. If you're not 6'2", you're not 6'2", what are you doing? Michael Fisher, you're at City, aren't you? Yeah. You're literally just... Yeah, Sean Rose, you're 6'2". You're at Spurs, you're not going to leave. Let's be real. Marcelino, you are 6'1", only 14 jumping reach. Nope. I mean, this guy could probably be a decent DM if he got trained to play there. And at 19 could probably still learn it quite quickly. Araujo, we don't know enough about you. Let's get a scout report on all the wonder kid centre backs. Let's just do it. Let's look at potential now then. This guy from Liverpool, I think, is 6. He's 5'11", so yeah, absolutely not. He's had a bid from Liverpool on 20. 6'2", 14. I mean, he's 19. He could go and just fill up the youth teams, couldn't he? Like he could. This guy from Real, he's 6'1". Bernardi, I mean, he just can't head the ball. I think we're gonna go with what we've got. I think we're gonna go with what we've got this season. Right. They do support. Yeah, there's a lot of people to support. Like we will have to figure that one out. Right. Pedro Rodriguez wants the number 2. Do you know what? He can have the number 2 because Ajax doesn't want it. Ajax wants the number 4 at right back because that's just the way it goes. If you carry out your performance last time, you'll do well, lads. Look at how happy they are. Southampton away, managed by Gabriel Ence. How have I not noticed that? Stephen Jones, what are you saying? I mean, you're not horrible. They've got, I mean, Mercado. No. I like this song, but I don't want it. I mean, especially when this is next. Like, how can you even like deny Luther Vandross being one of the best musicians ever? The GOAT. I mean, Man United are beating Villa, so we're gonna have to score ourselves. That is okay. We anticipated that we're gonna have to score ourselves. LL Cool Jam. I don't think I have that. That one. I mean, that's headed away. Can we keep a clean sheet for the first time this season, please? Thank you. Thank you. You just made it up. Okay. I thought so. I didn't want to say that you did, babe, but I thought so. Right, come on, lads. Right, seeing just pure footballing brilliance from us means we might be starting to grow into this game a little bit. So do you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually, because we've got more possession, I'm going to just increase the tempo a little bit. And do the same thing of moving Sass to an attacking volante to create a little bit more further up. Birmingham are beating Spurs, incredible. Man United had conceded. We're 0-0 at half-time. This isn't good enough, lads. I say this isn't good enough, and there's a highlight straight from kickoff in the second half. It's not our highlight, by the looks of it, but there is a highlight from kickoff, and we've just been walked right through. And Mercado's missed a sitter. Up the Birmingham beating Spurs 3-1. And Newcastle are 4-0 down to Everton, right? Demand more. We do not like playing away from home against Southampton. I don't know what it is. Can we, change that, please, lads? Israel. Into Jones. Alcaraz. Dibbling. Mercado. Bayer. Can we force a mistake? Because they're playing it around at the back. Can we force a mistake, lads? Can we do that, please? Is there a mistake coming? Can we... No, they've just played this brilliantly. This is lovely play. Can we stop the cross now? No, we can't. Win the header. No, we've just given away a penalty.
Oh, fuck.
All of that to give away a pen.
This.
What's going on, lads? Why can't we win away at Southampton? Why can't we make life easier for ourselves? Right, come on, Metin. You know what to do, son. You know what to do. Mercado. He's missed it! There we go. Well, that's better. That's made me feel a lot more happier. But people aren't playing well. And we need to let them know. Right, Torrey Demon on for Sass. We're not going to change them at the moment. We're just going to change the midfield too. Right now. We're just going to change the midfield too for now. We're going to encourage. We're not going to demand more. Are they struggling to meet the pace of the game? No, they're fired up by the feedback. Good. Right, 70 minutes gone. Still nothing changed. Right. Jose, on you come. For Reggie. Lindholm's going to come on for Garrido. He's not had the best of games. And Batera's knackered, so we'll bring Truffert on as well. Alex Scott's now picked up a knock. He's going to have to soldier on. Well, let's go attacking. We're going to throw them forward now. RPM on you. Gonna run at defense and be more expressive as well. Go very attacking, why not? A draw's not the worst result given the other teams around us are slipping up, but... Oh, there's a highlight. Oh, there's a highlight. In the 91st minute, or 92nd minute, there's a highlight. Can we win it back, lads? I don't like this. I'm not going to lie. I don't like this. I do not like this. I do not like this. I do not like this. My God, they've hit the post. I do not like this. Right, Mbade. That's a terrible pass, son. Tycoon takeover at Norwich at 10:50. Yeah, we didn't have a tycoon. Right, I'll take a 0-0 there. I'll take a 0-0. I don't like what I saw, but I'll take a 0-0. That was not the performance we should have played. But yeah, that was not ideal. We learned a lot, but we're still keeping touching pace. 3 wins and a draw, first clean sheet of the season. It's not the end of the world. There's some positives to take from that game. Estudiantes. Absolutely nothing. But transfer deadline day will happen. Brighton have gone level on points of us. Brentford have started the season well. Monaco have loaned this guy from PSG. That's fair, yeah. I mean, yeah, we do need to get. It'll probably take me ages to do it, but I'm gonna get the other scout just all over Europe. Like all over the like can we expect any more business? Probably not from us. Not unless something mental comes on our doorstep. I might take part in deadline day just to see the kind of players that are like rumored to join us and see what maybe we could pull off as like a deadline day panic coup. I mean, Chelsea have been in for Lima. Lima's alright, but he's not unreal. I don't want that. Bit of sweet little lies. Bit of Fleetwood Mac in your life. PSV Ignacio completes 80 million switch to Newcastle. Yeah, like I want like a guy that's like gonna have good scouting knowledge of like first teams in like the big nations nearby. I think who's not necessarily like a 2020 scout. But then yeah, somebody that can do that. So then we have a load of just team reports coming in. Nicholas Mendes has handed in a transfer request. Like he's good. Again, don't get me wrong. He's a good player, but he's not. He's also injured. For 3 weeks. 6 foot would be decent for back post headers, but and attempts the overhead kicks too. Interesting, but yeah, I. Hmm. Right, busy transfer deadline day expected. There's the rumor for that. Rumor for. There's still a lot of things. We're gonna take part in deadline day just because I want to kind of see who we're linked with. We're linked with this guy. He's good. Don't get me wrong, but like, doesn't really fit into our system. Like 9 finishing, like he basically has everybody else other than just can't finish. Um, oh, 2 seconds. Oh, right. Um, like Arsenal are apparently interested in Kowalski. Juventus apparently interested in Alex Scott. I mean, Halsner going would not be the end of the world. I'd just go and buy a striker. Like I kind of want to see what agent offers come in for players. Darko Vasovic from Fulham. Right. Vernon Kirst is not their Haitian one. I mean, Curacao. But nothing really from there. Did I say you could continue, my guy? No, I did not. Lewis Hoffman. It's actually not a bad right back. We wouldn't have much knowledge of him. He's also apparently suspended for 2 matches. But that's in the Netherlands probably. Olmit. Olmit. You're a good BLP. Would you be worth it over Alex Scott? Probably not, because Alex Scott has got the homegrown. Attracting interest. Bids made for Hausner. How much? 31.5 million from West Ham when he's transfer value. No, I am intrigued. Right, if we sold Hausner, we'd need another striker. We'd have 100 million to spend on this striker. So, like, we could pretty much buy him straight away up front, and it would not matter one bit. As these potential, is it sorted by potential? Yes, it is. I mean, he's valued at 13 million. That must be a release clause. No. I mean, I could spend 60 odd million to price this guy away from United, but I think I'd rather just, like, is he better than Hausner? Probably not right now. He's probably on the same level as him, but he's not worth 60 million. Jake Algieri. Again, decent-ish physicals. He's not really a striker, though. No, let's look ability-wise. Let's just look. Let's have a look at the best strikers in the world. Evan Ferguson is interested, bro. What would Evan Ferguson want? I'm tempted. He's dubious about the idea. And he'd want 250 grand a week. Okay, cool. Nicholas Jackson is a 34-year-old Nicholas Jackson. Interesting. Sabello is interested, but he's 5'9" with 5. Like, I know I'm looking at taller strikers because of the fact that that's what we play a complete forward, and they need to be a little bit taller. Calderon at Porto. Physicals are quite good. Mentals are quite good. He's only got 13 jumping reach, but you could you could get away with that. Like, as a second choice strike, as a backup striker, would he... Would Carlos Calderon want to be a backup? Okay, so he would drop down to squad player. Calderon's an idea. Thomas Vandenberg. Oh, hello. I mean, my guy can also play at centre DM whilst he's got 2 tackling. What can you play as a DM? A Roman playmaker. You have 2 finishing, 2 tackling, my guy. You are not a defensive midfielder. What was Thomas Vandenberg want? You have a history of not following up on these inquiries. I love that. They'd want how much? We could probably put 100 mil up front. And he'd probably want to play a lot of games as well. Like, don't get me wrong, he's a really good complete forward backup. So, what's our wage budget saying? So we could drop this down a little bit. Yeah, because what also we'd get back, what, 58 grand a week with Hausner? So 58 grand a week comes back into that. You've got 184, 234. I'd say we could put about 100 mil up front for this is my thing. This is my thing. Is 160 million on deadline day worth it for him? Probably not. But knows the language, is a perfectionist, level-headed media. Not for him, yeah. He would if he was like if he was like 60 to 70. Like if the 100, like if that was 59 to 75, I'd say yeah, but not 159 to 175. Like, I don't know if selling anybody on deadline day is worth it. I mean, he's not horrible from Monza either, but the heading and long shots aren't great. Mohammed Hamdi. Like, again, he's not great. Looking for a tall striker as well. I mean, we play a complete forward, and so be a backup to a guy that we play who's 6'6". So, like we are definitely in the market for somebody that is gonna be in and around this level. I mean, I could sign somebody better and make Cristobal Garrido the backup, but I think that would go down like a lead balloon. I think I'm gonna reject that bid from Hausner and just keep it. We're not really gonna find anybody like on deadline day that's worth it, and like at a level that we look at. I mean, I don't think. I mean, Roger, not 5'10". Not 5'10". I mean, he has extremely doubtful. He's also injured. How long are you out for? 3 to 7 weeks. Rip. Josue Alves. I forgot this man existed. Went to Bayern and forgot he existed. I mean, Daniel Serra would be an interesting one. He's not an inverted wingback. It just wasn't right, mate. 37. See, look, we can work it out. Kyo Hughes, West Brom. What? Sorry, Jose's back in full training. Who was the Hughes guy from West Brom? He was at West Brom, right? I did see this correctly. There's a wonder kid at West Brom, right? Yeah, Kyo Hughes. Yeah, he's not. Is he? He is on the default shortlist. We take him off. He's only 3-star. He is not. He is not worth it. West Ham are interested, but like, agent offers. Let's have a look at here. Right, what we got? I mean, we got a guy on our shortlist here. I mean, he's not bad, but 23.5-star potential. Why are you on my shortlist? Oh, new next ship. Cool. Aranya, we can take off the list. Nice just won the French Cup. Good for them. Stephen Harris, like, yeah, you have no. I mean, I think he'd be okay, but well, the sooner then you know. Diego. Who won the Club World Cup? Leipzig won the Club World Cup. Interesting. Sales Neri. Yes. What would you want? If you want squad player, my guy, we are gonna have oh, I think we found our big boy to back up. NHFUFN, thank you very much for popping in and saying hello. Hope you're doing well. 130. Right.
Shalom,
And thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. He's more of the guy, yeah. This is more of the guy. This is him. 29. Yeah. Like 6'6". I reckon give him a couple of seasons. Would expect to be back up. That then means I could then re-offer out Hausner. How much are we saying up front? I mean, we could nearly. But I got it back up so you can play Football Manager again. You love to hear it. They want like 128, yeah? If we offered 75 mil up front, and I'd say 30 across 3 years. That's smack bang in the middle of where they want their, roughly their valuation. Yeah, there you go. Hausner eyes him. Wait, say that's the other looking for a striker. Wait, was that actually... I mean, Hausner eyes emoji indeed. Just offer out Hausner for 37 million. If someone bites on 37 million. Yeah, you should be able to download tier 10 and club badges. Not off Steam. Well, you can download stuff off Steam, yeah. If there's stuff on the workshop, yeah. But I tend to go to a place called Sortia SI for my databases and graphics, or like what's the other one? Like there's a couple of really good websites for mods and stuff like that on FM. FM Scout, that's the one. Cheater with the assist there. 140 grand a week. Can we get you on 120, my guy, for 5 years? We'll give you a 5-year deal. There you go. 120 for 5 years. FM Slovakia for kits. Yeah, FM Slovakia was actually really good for kits. Arsenal have offered for Gustavo Ferreira. I mean, he's not a bad BWM at all. Live transfer rumors. I mean, let's have a look at more agent offers. I mean, he's been offered out to us. He's got 5-star potential. I mean, this man could become an inverted wingback of the future. Steam is good, but you're a bit limited, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of more limitations on the workshop than there is compared to if you find some websites. Normally as well, for certain things like kits and graphics, if you search like FM24 kit pack or something like that, there'll normally be a guide on YouTube to basically walk you through it step by step. Do I buy this guy just to... if he wants Breakthrough Prospect? No. That's fine. So what did we bid for him? 75 mil. We'll do... Do you know what? I'll do 5 and 3. Um, 5.5 we can do. I'll drop this down to 3.9. Cool. No, not really. I've not known anybody. I mean, you're out for 4 to 6 days. I couldn't tell you, but I don't think so. Fringe player we'll take rid of that. We'll take rid of that. Okay. We'll do once a 5-year deal, 16 grand a week, 10. Yeah, that's fine. Arsenal signed Gustavo Varela. Sales Neri is in. Agent offer summary. I mean, it's a bit late for you, Lewis Andre. I mean, 17 jumping reach. Oh, he is so good, but I just don't have him. I don't have space in my team for him. He would be a backup centre back. That's the thing. That's the craziness about this guy. This guy is that good, but I don't think I'd start him in my team. He's also left-footed, so I'd have to sell. It wouldn't be Caval's. I mean, I could, because of his fairly strong thing, play him at right side. The right side of the back line. But, like, let's continue on. Get Sales Neri in. Ask Jose to welcome him in. Assign him a squad number. He doesn't care what he has. We'll give him 19. But Sales Neri replaces Lundholm. Lundholm can then go back into the under-21s. Right, we're building the under-21s again to go and win the Pizza Cup. I mean, Bengo is his name, could. Like, you've got Salazar, you've got Hausner, you've got Janssens that are all playing there. Like, we'll give Bengo... Like, if Bengo can... we'll do it until he's match fit. No worries, Tirefs. Thank you for the lurk. Hope you're doing well. Back in 1 day. Back in 3 days. That's fine. 7 hours of deadline day to go. We've got the other guy that's coming in that will go into the under-21s as well. The defender. Arenas. 5-star potential on him. It's not going to come through now. Like, 5-star potential on Rodrigo Arenas. 2.5-star centre-back. Probably going to play as an inverted wing-back by the looks of it. It was where I'd probably rather him play, given he's there. But send him on an intensive language. Get him there. Is he in the first team or is he in the under-21s? He's in the first team. So we make him available for the under-21s for 90 minutes. And he never sees the light of day in the first team squad for the season. Because he's a French player. Unless we have injuries. That's another decent. That's another left. But that's a guy that could play either side. Don't care where he would play. Sales Neri is actually such a good move, I think, for us. I mean, like, we've got... Like, our under-21s are going to have some good players in there. Serena made a bid for him. Oh, he's not worth it. What are you on the shortlist for? New next-gen call. No, it's too much money. Too much money as well. I mean, big name signing to Sales Neri, predicted to make some moderate signings. Moderate shirt sales. We're getting all the shirt sales. It's gonna give him when I get the chance to say I love you. 4 hours left. Oh, there's a wonder kid. 33 and a half. Wait. Is that a no? I mean, agent offers. He's offered. Oh, he's only 21 though, so he's 21. I mean, Oliver is an A plus, but he's way too much money. These guys are way too much money. 2 active transfers. There must be general. Now we have no money, and we're negative 84 million in the red. Come on, board. Get some stocks bought for us. Rafa. I mean, we could sell Hausner and make a little bit more money. But I'm happy with the business we've done. But we are nearly at the end of thingy. We got 84 agent offers for us. Ooh, Leicester a bid for Martial. Interesting. Today's headline days. Done deal. Reece James. Excuse me whilst I go throw up, chat. Restart the save. Oh, that's disgusting. If I'd have known that was going to happen, I'd have signed it myself. That is disgusting. That is grim. That hurts. And that hurts with every single fibre of my being. Punch to the screen. I've upset Cheetah. We have the 9th highest wage expenditure in the league. We sold the most players, and we made the top 2 deals. How much did we spend this summer? 479 mil. Oh, that's disgusting. Well, we signed a backup striker to Cristobal Garrido for more money than we paid for Cristobal Garrido. You love to see it, yeah. To be fair, making 244 million has kind of helped float that a little bit. Like, there's been some very, very good business made this season. Right. Now it's Champions League time. Right, so we're going to do these 2. Capdeville. Martin does not need to be registered. Incredibly based. We won't register him. No. He was a Ren Academy player. We signed him from Chelsea for Tirafs. I've shown it a couple of times on stream, but I'll show you as well because we're here. This was the deal to bring him in. That was the deal to bring him in. So yeah, we went a bit crazy. Lovely 9-year deal. Exactly. It's we've done a Chelsea to Chelsea. But yeah, he's incredible. That's worse than Bowley. Mazzucci's in, Embaid is in, Jose's in, Selzneri is in. Lundholm does still not need to be registered. That's nice. Hausner will if we bring him. We will probably need to bring Bengo just because of their... Gutierrez doesn't need to be registered. Anselm Garrido, Sass, Dimon, Scott, Ayats, Butera, Truffer. Goldborg doesn't need to be registered. Pedro Rodriguez. Right, so we've got 2 homegrown clubs, 7 homegrown nations. It's because Lindholm doesn't need to be registered. Call him for an investigation. Get the finances sorted. So Lundholm doesn't need to be registered. Gutierrez doesn't need to be registered. So we can then probably register Hausner. And Salazar? Yeah. I think the next two probably would need to be homegrown. No, because it's 25, so we can get one more. So Lundholm doesn't. Stadium still. I think we've got a new stadium being built, but it's still being built. with the takeover, loads of shit was put on hold. Basically, I'm fairly certain. So he doesn't need to be registered. He doesn't need to be registered. We could register him because it's either him or Gianfi. I'd rather register the defender just in case we have injuries and need to bring him in. But there we go. Champions League, we can register 23 players. This is actually... Because then Lundholm doesn't need to be registered. Gutierrez, Goldborg doesn't. Carlos Alberto Martin doesn't. Gianfi's the only one that hasn't. So if we get a goalkeeper injury, that's the only thing that's going to screw us. So he doesn't need to be registered. Janssens does by the looks. No, he doesn't. So Janssens doesn't. He 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 doesn't. And I think everybody else is already registered that does need to be registered. So we are ready. Our stadium is still Glanford Park though, Tiraffs. So we're still at Glanford Park. Current capacity is 16,297. We did have a new stadium plan put in place. If I make a board request for there's nothing to build a new stadium here because they took out a bank loan. I don't know if they cleared the bank loan. Well, they cleared the bank loan that was taken out for the stadium. I don't know if that's because they've scrapped it or not, though. That's the only thing. I couldn't tell you if it's been scrapped or whether it's still being built. But here we go. Carabao Cup third round. Janssens and Kowalski starts. They saw your transfer strategy. I don't know what you mean, mate. My transfer strategy is going to win us the Premier League this season. Put Bengo in because Anselm isn't injured still. And Thiago Sales-Neri is going to start up front today. Wherever we're meant to be together. Yeah. We've got the first team on the bench, but the second 11 are going to play the cup match. Because we have Premier League on the weekend. I think it's Newcastle on the weekend as well, so it's a big game on the weekend. Gabriel Hense's 4-4-2. I genuinely, again, don't care if we get knocked out of the Carabao Cup. Okay, our transfer strategies is going to win us a trophy this season. That's what it's going to do. Rodriguez, Sales-Neri, Ben goes in! Goal! Sales-Neri with an assist on debut. You love to see it. Bazunu in the mud. Where was this in the league, lads? Just putting it out there. We didn't have Bengo as his name, though. That's what it is. Okay, right. They have a corner. Headed away. Right, Mizuchi, get there. No Mizuchi. Bad Mizuchi. Well done, Rodriguez. Bad Rodriguez. What are you doing there? I know, take no prisoners and stuff is what you're taught as a kid, but like there's methods to the madness. Bengo, Jose, Bengo. Oh, that's a poor touch. Oh, that's a great run. We've been carved open there. Mercado should score. He should score. There is no if buts or maybes, just absolutes about that one. But we do not care. We'll demand a little bit more. Jose's picked up a knock. Which is not ideal. Can we force a mistake here? I mean, Rodriguez has won it back. Dimon. Ben goes in again. And Bengo should nearly scored. He's nearly scored. He's nearly scored. He's not fully scored. He's nearly scored. Jose. Corner king. Corner header goal. No? It's over the bar. Never mind. Right. He suffered a bruised shin. Oh, come on, my guy. Grow up. He's hampered by injury, okay. Alex Scott and Cedric Janssens are also fucking knackered. Janssens probably more because he's played for the under-21s. Scott for Goldborg and Jose for Reggie. There we go. I mean, corner here. Mazzucci on it. Whip it back. It's gone to the edge of the box. Bengo. Goldborg. Goal! It's a lovely cold finish by the Dane. On at half-time. And has given us the cushion of a 2-goal lead. We love to see it. We love to see it. We really, really, really do. First time would have been naughty. But the composure to set himself and curl it, you can't beat it, Tirafs. Mazzucci. Rodriguez. Find the pass. McGahey's in. Oh, it's a great save. I mean, corner header goal. I mean, he's tried to chip that to the edge of the box, I'm fairly certain, and has just sold it massively short. Bengo is his name, oh. Oh, that's a terrible pass as well. Right, highlight. Rodriguez. Down the line. McGahey. He gets down the outside, squares it, and sails. There he has scored on his debut. Sweaty goals. But it doesn't matter. Right, with 20 minutes to go, we can make some online save. Drelo. I don't want to do an online save, thank you. We're gonna delete that and we're gonna start again. Yeah. Like, Embade can come on. Lavia, yeah, Lavia's gone back to Sutton, and Andre Santos also joined him from Chelsea to Southampton as well. Pedro is on a yellow card, so I'll bring Ayats on. Don't want to lose people to red cards. And we'll give Salisbury a standing ovation and bring Cristobal Garrido on. Praise the lads. Right. Let's get a fourth, lads. Why not? I mean, Ayats is there. Is he there a second time? No, Bengo is, though. Garrido. Joseph Mbada. He scored his first. And Mbada Maggi has got his first for the club. After signing from Chelsea earlier in the window. And it's been the perfect night for us here against Southampton. Garrido with the assist as well. You love to see it. We have battered them in this game. Need a good nickname for him. His first name is Joseph. I used to call Cosmas, who we had at the right back, because I couldn't pronounce his name by his first name. So I'll either just call him Joseph. Maybe we'll call him the Technicolor Dreamcoat. If you know, you know. Or the Technicolor Dream Boat. Or the Technicolor Dream Boat, because he's a dream boat of a footballer. Benga chair on form. You'd love to see it. Right. We are going to play the Newcastle game, and then we are going to raid off. Because I have to get some food, because I'm hungry, for one. But secondly, also, Michael will kill me if I don't get those things set up. And then you do need some time to do that. Scouting. Team report priorities. Yeah, they are doing in 3 still. Yeah. Our team reports. We have, what, over 500 team reports? 516 team reports. And it's going to be a lot more. I'm going to end up having about 2,000 to 3,000 team reports by the end of the save. By the time I get my other scouts up and running with team reports as well. Like, they will not, yeah. Monka S indeed. Monka S indeed. Draw all teams, we don't care who we get. We got West Ham at home. We are probably one of the favourites for the Carabao Cup. Spurs play Man United, that's huge! It's a big team out. If Villa could knock Arsenal out and Reading could knock Chelsea out, we are one of the favourites. City are playing Forest. I don't see that happening. Forest just got promoted from League One. City bottled the Premier League title. There's a difference. Newcastle are 17th. This is a perfect time to play Newcastle. Because like they're in low form. But this normally means that we're going to probably lose to them. This will be the game we... Real Salt Lake are saying Rafael Leao. That's... Tell me you're like 13 years into FM without telling me you're 13 years into FM. That is what that is. We are the favourites to play Newcastle. Yeah, what's happened after deadline day? Are we any higher up in our season preview prediction? We are the 3rd best team in the league, chat. On paper. On paper, we are the 3rd best team in the league. Can you just let that sink in? That's how big. That's how much. Like, that's how good business. That's the business that we've done. How many Dream 11 guys do we have? Just the 2. Ebeda, Maggi, and Garrido. Man United, funnily enough, yeah, don't have anybody in the media Dream 11. Despite the fact that they've got the 2nd best team in the league. Because Jose Pedro's Everton's goalkeeper. Mason is Newcastle's. You've got 2 from City, 3 from Spurs, 2 from Chelsea, and 2 from me. So, like... Yeah, and Beta Magi's not for sale. Garrido is not for sale either. But yeah, we are gonna be expected to have a really good season now. I think we're now at that. I think we're at that point now where we could genuinely look to. I think last season I looked at it with Gav, and with the results we had against the big boys, genuinely, if we put the smaller teams away consistently, we would have won the league last season. We could have won it by a landslide as well. If we had beaten like Bristol City home and away, we didn't beat Liverpool. We didn't beat home and away. Like, we struggled against some of the smaller teams. I think now with the quality that we've got, if we need to drop down to the B team, we can do. Like Birmingham away, we can rotate for. Like we have more trust. We have more trust in our team, which is very nice to see indeed. Like this is starting to become a scary team. Like if players like Gutierrez hit their potential, Goldborg hits his potential as well. We are in for like we could have built a monster team here. Right, let's go and beat Newcastle though. Let's show Newcastle. Chelsea are top of the league right now because they beat Spurs away. Simonic heads wide. That's fine. Where are they playing him? They're playing him right mid. Interesting. Encourage. Arsenal are winning. United don't play right now, so a win here would be very nice indeed for our Zaberni, Thiago. Garrido's done well to win it back. Mbade is going to drive forward with it. He's whipped the cross in. Garrido's not sit down for Gutierrez! Oh, I love this team now. Garrido wins the header. Gutierrez beats it into the floor past Trubin. And Newcastle yet again are in the mud. Look at that. Look at that. Scunthorpe top of the league. We're not resting though. Zaberni into Guest. That's a nice looking ball, but Ajax heads it away. Goldborg once more. Garrido holds. Sass. Batera. Garrido. Ajax. This is lovely play. McGahey. Play it inside. We've got lucky with the tackle. Batera. Goldborg. Ajax. All. We've won it back though. McGahey. Lay the right pass on. And Bates made the run. Oh, he's put it wide. Oh, that's a big chance. That's a big chance. That's the kind of chance we need to take. Especially because Newcastle might not miss their next chance. Especially if Pafundi's going to be able to take the ball down pretty much in our penalty area. Yep, see, look, they've taken their next chance.
Emotional damage.
You switch off once in the Premier League. You switch off once. I might drop Gutierrez down to an AM. Just because they're starting to get control in midfield. Pafundi. Guest. I mean, how? How is Sass... Like, how?
Damage.
Like, how? How on earth have they just gone and scored twice like that? Demand a bit more. Like, they've had the entire match momentum since we went in front. And we've not created anything since. Right, we're gonna go back to it. We're gonna go to a more attacking mindset now. Go back to this. Sass off for Dimon because he's on a yellow. Mbade's on a 6.3. Reggie's nervous. Let's bring Jose on. Let's try and take a more attacking approach to this game. We're not creating anything. Like, Garrido is knackered. Let's bring Sales Neri on. Gutierrez is knackered. Let's bring Anselm on. Right, corner. Anselm on it. It's whipped in, back stick. Capdeville, oh, it's hit the post. So no, it's a good chance. Run at defence as well, lads. I feel like we're a little bit hard done by if we lose this. Right, highlight. Patera. Long ball in. It's headed in, but Trubin's always going to comfortably claim that. He's thrown it to Mirosevic. It's not the most confident of throws. I mean, they've just played through us. We haven't even put a tackle in, and we've scored an own goal. I don't fucking believe
Emotional damage.
Oh. I genuinely don't believe that. Has that actually happened? Like, yeah, we haven't created anything, but Ansu Fati's, like, I think all three of these goals are avoidable. Like, again, no foot in here. Like, there's no tackle in the box and Capdeville's facing the wrong way. But the Ansu Fati goal is a gift. Like, guest in here. Like, you're telling me that, like, if we just slow that down for a second. Like, he sticks his leg out, like, to try and stop it. And just look at where that falls to. Just look. Just look where that falls. That's a joke. And then, I mean, the own goal we've just seen. But that is... Well, that's not the nicest way to end the stream. But next week, it means next week, we will start our Champions League journey. Oh, well, we'll see how the Premier League weekend goes, and then we will go from there. Right, let's put the squad on to... let's put the squad on to rest. Why is my throat going? What is happening with my voice? Sorry, chat. Why is my voice... Right. Oh, it's none of their business why we didn't sub a certain player off. But that chat is where we're going to end it today, actually, because my voice is going now, and I don't know why. So I'm going to get myself a little bit further up in my chair and not cry at the fact we've collapsed, and stop my game from manually automatically continuing myself. 10 points from our opening 5 games. It's not ideal, but it's a good start. Predicted 3rd in the league. This is where we now have an absolute stinker of a season. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. I will be back next week. I will put the stream schedule up in the coming days. I'm not promising when I'm putting it up, but I will put it up in the coming days. Hope you all have a wonderful, 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 wonderful weekend. It's been very much a pleasure to have everybody involved. Ramster, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the raid. Thank you for everybody that stuck around and joined. If you're new around here, please do consider dropping a follow. I would very much appreciate it. If you want to have a fun FM save, you're struggling for one, there's a Liverpool rebuild in the Discord. Save file from this save. Liverpool got relegated to the Championship. You want to bring them back up and take them to glory? Why not? They've got plenty of money to do so. Definitely have a check of that out. And the Twitter there. Discord and Twitter are where I post all my schedules and when I go live. Tonight at 6 p.m. And I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. Go and follow the link in the chat to the FMWHC. Tonight at 6, I will be hosting the Draftomania 2. Definitely go and check that one out. I will be hosting the com stream. Go and definitely drop it a follow. Right. Who are we going to go and drop a raid to? Let's click this one because there. We're going to go... no, he's been live for 4.5 hours. Maybe not. We're going to go and raid Davey. He thinks Mikel Arteta likes him. He is managing Man United. Well, no, yeah, it looks like he's managing Man United in 2030. Saving Man United in 3 years. I'm not certain what's this. Is this No, this is not Gav's one. But yeah, we're gonna go and raid Davey, see what his save is. Go and have a look at him. Go and check him out. Thank you very much for being here today, as always. Scunthorpe are flying. Transfer window is done. We are ready. Next time we start our Champions League journey. It's going to be a fun one. Champions League, baby. Who would have thought it, hey? Who would have thought it at the beginning of the save? I didn't. I thought we was going to get sacked. But we're not. We're still here. And we're Champions League. Go and join the raid. Thank you very much for watching. And I will chat to you all next week. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. See you soon.